If there's one thing that with every single listing always seems to be a pain point for sellers, it's staging. And staging is so important. The way that I do it is I'm a dude. I won't even pretend to be an interior designer. So I have a professional stager that I trust, bring her into each listing. She'll walk through, kind of make a homework list of things that in a perfect world that she thinks would work best with the listing. Very rarely does it include bringing anything in or prettying anything up or anything like that. What she really does is she goes through and uses what is currently in the home and, minimizes individual rooms or adjusts individual rooms just to basically showcase what she thinks is the home's best features. She makes this list, she gives it to the sellers, and then the sellers go to work and get the action items done on the list. And this, for some reason, is always such a pain. I swear my sellers end up hating me in the middle of this process. And it's mostly a lot of declutter, but in some instances, she'll recommend that we move a couple of pieces of furniture out or adjust a couple of pieces of furniture in a room. Kind of little things, but when you go room by room like that, it kind of adds up. A lot of things get put in closets. Garages tend to get maximized. And for some reason, it's always the guy sellers who just really hate this process. And in fact, I'm actually headed to a listing right now that I'm taking live next week. He's a bachelor. He lives by himself. And it's really early in the morning right now, and I'm a little nervous that he hasn't really taken the homework list seriously, and my photographer is going to show up, and it's just going to be a disaster. So I'm actually headed there a little early right now to make sure that it's all good. But it's so important. We're trying to depersonalize the house. Okay, we're trying to maximize the space. We're trying to give potential buyers the ability to look at the home, see the main features, and then have the opportunity to put their stuff in their minds, kind of put their things in the home the way that they want to see it. That's what staging is all about. It's about maximizing the space. A fantastic example of this is I just had a listing go live last week, and I brought my stager in and she gave them a homework list. And God love these clients. They're a little bit older than some of my other clients, and it took them a good month and a half to do the entire staging list homework. But they took it so seriously and fully committed to it. And by the end of it, they were exhausted, and yeah, they were a little unhappy with me. But it looked beautiful. The pictures were perfect. We put the home on the market. It sold in 3 days for $10,000 over asking price. And the main piece of feedback was how cute the house was, how well it was staged, and how it really showcased all the space. I'm not just making it up. I mean, it really does make an impact. So for all of you sellers out there, yes, price is by far the most important thing. But the second thing you have got to remember is that the way your home is presented, presentation is almost just as important. I mean, it can mean $10,000 to $15,000 to $20,000 worth of difference. I know it's a good amount of work, but do not skimp on the staging process. It is paramount for your listing success.